The film opens in the year 1857, with a Danish expedition ship fighting its way through the icy ocean. Their mission is to reach the North Pole, but the ship becomes completely locked in the frozen ocean. The captain orders his men to clear the ice so they can keep moving. The ship's crew continue working even into the freezing night. Suddenly, the ship crew heard a blast across the ice fields. The captain gathers a small team and follows the sound. There, they discover a man named Victor, half frozen and limping with a prosthetic leg, lying injured in the snow. They brought him back to the ship. But as the crew carries Victor aboard, a monster approaches them. The sailors panic and open fire, but the bullets fail to kill the monster. They were terrified and climbed up the ship's hull. The monster killed some of the sailor. Then he climbs up the ship and demands them to give Victor to him. Instead of handing Victor to the monster, the crew attacks him again. The monster beat them away effortlessly and advanced toward Victor. Desperate, the captain orders his man to bring the special 4-barreled weapon. The shot from the 4-barreled gun knocks the monster, and he falls from the ship. But even that special gun doesn't kill the monster. He got angry and started shaking the ship. Then, the captain fires the special gun at the ice beside the monster. The frozen surface splits apart, and the monster falls into the freezing water below. The next morning, the captain asks Victor, "What was that thing, and why is it after you?" Victor replies, "I created him, and he can never die. So, he will return." The captain got confused and asked Victor to explain. So Victor begins to tell his story, and the scene flashes back to Victor's childhood. Victor Frankenstein grew up in a rich family. His father, Leopold Frankenstein, was a baron as well as a surgeon. From childhood, Victor was pushed into learning anatomy, biology, and surgical techniques. Even for his smallest mistake, his father would beat him. Victor adored his pregnant mother. But during childbirth, his father delivered the baby himself and failed to save her. But the baby survived, and his name is William. Victor was very upset after losing his mother. His younger brother, William, grew up. One day, during a lesson, Victor accused his father of letting his mother die. His father replied, "I did everything possible, but once life ends, even we cannot bring it back." This sentence burned into Victor's mind, and he started thinking that one day he would find a way to revive the dead. Soon after, his father also passed away. After that, William left for Vienna, while Victor traveled first to London, then Edinburgh. Many years had passed. In 1855, Victor demonstrated his breakthrough before a committee of elite businessmen in the Royal College of Medicine Disciplinary Tribunal. Using precise electrical impulses, he revived a half-dead corpse, making it catch and throw a ball on command. But the spectators recoiled in horror. To them, Victor was playing with the domain of God. So, they rejected him and refused any funding for his experiment. But one man in the audience was fascinated by Victor's work. His name is Heinrich Harlander, and he is a wealthy arms merchant. He approached Victor, revealing that Victor's younger brother William was soon to marry Heinrich's niece Elizabeth. So, Heinrich invited Victor to meet again in 3 days. When Victor visited, Heinrich revealed wooden anatomical boards containing real human nerves, arteries, veins, and even an inner diagram that surrounds the heart. Seeing that, Victor was captivated. Then, Heinrich told him he will offer unlimited funding and equipment to Victor, and asked him to complete the resurrection experiment. After that, Victor visited William and met Elizabeth. He found her graceful and charming. Later, Heinrich brought Victor to a remote abandoned mansion. This abandoned mansion will be used to build the laboratory. Victor listed the equipment he would need, such as massive batteries, and most importantly, pure silver lightning conductors to harness lightning itself. He also began looking at bodies of hanged criminals. William supported Victor and helped build the laboratory. Victor tried endlessly to animate a dead body in his house, but failed because he didn't know the exact placement of the electrical pins. One day Elizabeth came to his house and told about the symmetry of nature. Then Victor applied the pins symmetrically, and the dead body came back to life. Now, he starts preparing for a much larger experiment. With war raging, he collected bodies from battlefields, dissecting them for functional organs. He assembled a new body, eyes from one man, a nose from another, and limbs from multiple dead bodies. Finally, he completed making the new body. Now he is waiting only for a storm. Fortunately, a thunderstorm finally arrived. Heinrich came there too, but he was badly ill. He asked Victor to transplant his mind and heart into the new body. Victor refused, knowing Heinrich's diseased organs would fail the experiment. So, an argument broke out. Heinrich grabbed a lightning conductor in rage, threatening to destroy the setup. In the struggle, both the lightning conductor and Heinrich fell, and he died instantly. The lightning conductor also got bent. With no time left, Victor reinstalled the bent lightning conductor anyway. After some time, lightning struck the lightning conductor, and electricity passed through the machine, which supplies electricity to the body. But the body didn't move. After the experiment, Victor is exhausted and falls asleep. In the morning, Victor awoke and found the body standing alive before him. Victor got terrified at first, but soon he realized he had succeeded in his experiment. He called the body as creature and locked him in a hidden room, and began teaching him basic life skills. The creature learned to say only one word at first, which is Victor. One day, Victor shaved the creature, but the creature grabbed the razor and sliced his own skin. Victor scolded the creature, but he was stunned after seeing the wound on the creature healing instantly. After that, Victor continued teaching him how to speak. Despite his efforts, the creature spoke no other words except Victor. Victor got frustrated and chained the creature again. That day, Elizabeth and William arrived there. Victor told them to see his work. But Elizabeth heard strange noises and discovered the creature. Instead of fear, she felt pity. She touched his hand and told her name is Elizabeth. Then she left the room, while creature whispered Elizabeth. After knowing Elizabeth felt pity for the creature, Victor grew jealous and angry. He beat the creature with a metal rod, but the creature twisted and threw it. After that, Victor lied to William, claiming the creature had killed Heinrich. He urged William to take Elizabeth and leave immediately. Once they were gone, Victor poured fuel inside the mansion. He told the creature, "Say a new word, and I'll forgive you." The creature speaks Elizabeth. Hearing that, Victor left creature alone inside the room and burned the house. Victor tried to return when he heard the creature screaming his name, but an explosion hurled him outside, breaking his leg. The mansion collapsed in fire. William and Elizabeth arrived just in time to see the destruction. Now back to the present, the creature enters the ship and begins narrating his own tale, and the scene flashes back again. Inside the burning room, he screamed for Victor until he realized no one would come to help him. So, he broke the chains and escaped through the collapsing structure and jumped into the sea. He later washed ashore and came into a forest. There he finds some cloth from the dead body, and he wears it. While walking in the forest, some hunters shot him, but the wound healed after some time. He escapes and finds a house near the forest. He enters the house and rests in one of the rooms. The next morning, the family arrives at the house. It turns out those hunters were also from this family. At night, he helped them with the family work. The family member believed that a forest spirit was helping them. One day, only the blind old man stayed behind the house. The creature approached him. The old man shows kindness in him and offers food and friendship. Then the creature learned to speak better by listening. He also started reading a book. One day the creature went to the burned mansion to find out who he was. There he finds Victor's research book about creating a new body from many dead bodies. Now he realized that he was created by Victor. He also finds an envelope that contains Victor's present address. But when he returned from the ruins of Victor's mansion, many wolves attacked the old man. The creature fought against the wolves, but the old man died in his arms. When the hunters returned, they saw the dead old man and assumed that the creature killed the old man. So, they attacked the creature. The creature got angry and killed one of them and fled the house. But the remaining two hunters shot at creature, and he fell unconscious. After some time, the creature woke up, and he went looking for Victor. Meanwhile, Victor dreamed of angels, and he woke up. It was William's wedding day. Victor approached Elizabeth to congratulate her, but she slapped him and drove him away. Back in his room, Victor sensed a creature watching him. The creature stepped out, now fully intelligent. He begged Victor for a companion that is another like himself. Victor refused, saying, "The two of you will reproduce and will create a race of monsters." The creature got angry and attacked Victor. Hearing the noise, Elizabeth walked inside the room and saw everything. Victor fired at the creature, but Elizabeth jumped in the way, taking the bullet. Victor screamed and told everyone that the creature attacked her. The creature carried her body away. William was fatally wounded during the chaos. With his last breath, he told Victor, "You're the real monster." After that, Victor took a gun and followed the creature. The creature brought Elizabeth's body to a cave. She told him, "There is no better sight in death than seeing you." Victor found them and entered the cave. He saw Elizabeth dead. Suddenly the creature came out and attacked Victor. After that, he left the cave and disappeared into the snow. Victor spent days tracking him. Eventually, one day the creature appeared before him. Victor runs inside his tent and takes his gun. Then he shot at the creature. But the creature dragged Victor through the snow. Victor tried to kill him using dynamite. The creature told him to light it. Victor lights the dynamite and runs away. The dynamite exploded, but the explosion did not kill the creature. Moments later, Victor was rescued by the Danish ship captain and his crew. In the present day, Victor finally apologizes to the creature. The creature, seeing Victor dying, gently speaks, "Victor, I forgive you." After that, Victor Frankenstein dies. The creature steps off the ship. He pushes the ship and frees it from the frozen trap, allowing the crew to continue their expedition. He then watches the sun over the frozen horizon. Finally, he finds peace for the first time in his existence, and with this the story comes to an end.